after the first 4 games to win the final 2. So the winner of this one is going to get a huge leg up on winning this series.
The postseason is officially coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him here tonight?
You got to be swinging at good pitches. Avoid wasting at-bats by going out of the strike zone on this guy.
Giovanni Gallardo gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he was not real effective in his last start. He gave up 9 hits. Going to have to limit that here in this one.
And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, the center fielder in this one, as good as anybody out there in the field. Has a lot of speed, can cover a lot of ground, and most importantly, he's very reliable.
Barry Whitney will get his first opportunity here, and if you go by the numbers, it's been a disappointing start to this World Series for him so far.
Yeah, he really hasn't gotten on track, and I think you have to give some of that credit to good pitching. But he's really been a bit of a non-factor so far. Still time for him to turn it around, though.
Underway now tonight as the first pitch is looked at for strike 1 as we'll get this going a little late at 7:06 tonight. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Hit to short. 1 away. Addison Russell will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
Swung on and missed, 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. Chris Bryant will come forward now, and as you see by the numbers, he's off to a hot start here in the Fall Classic.
Yeah, you know some guys just love being on that big stage, and he's been a big part of this ball club all season long, so it's no surprise to me that he swung a hot bat when it matters the most.
Gallardo gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the series, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Hit hard up the middle, scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first, and the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Steve, what are the keys to success for them today?
Well, how about come out here and just swing for the trees? This is a great hitter's party, and you might need a big showing out of your offense to give them a chance to win. So this is the place to do it.
To short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. So unfortunately, it looks like he's going to come out of the game now with an apparent right shoulder injury. That's always concerning, so hopefully it's not as bad as it looks. Ronald Torreyes is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing second base, number 21.
Giancarlo Stanton will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Drilled to the right side. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Kyle Schwarber makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Hit out towards second. Goins has got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Dexter Fowler will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
It seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Jason Hayward is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So a great... Justin Smoke strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a curveball that's inside. 1-0. Lined hard toward right center. Fowler is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Manny Machado takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Yeah, this fastball gets on him pretty quick at 96 miles an hour. And
here's Carlos Correa now, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Gallardo's ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Stanton, and it's gone. A solo home run off the bat of Colby Rasmus. His first homer here in the series, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0. Ronald Torreyes stands in as he looks at a called strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. This one also hit deep to left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead. Barry Whitney will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Goins. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Addison.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Riding in once again, Chris Bryant. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that was a breaking ball that he hit. It looked like he saw it right out of the pitcher's hand so nicely. They might have to attack him with some hard stuff this time around.
Strike 2.
And if you get him to look at strike 1, why not go back to that same pitch in the same part of the strike zone, and they catch him looking again.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Ryan Goins, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Eight, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Just a fantastic catch out there by the outfielder. And the one guy that's more excited about it than the guy who caught the ball is the pitcher. He knows that that one could have been extra bases.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. One out, nobody on. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Boy, and how he managed to get enough on this swing to get it into the outfield, it's beyond me. I mean, this is pure muscle right here because that ball is nowhere close to the barrel of the bat.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As he'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike one. Runners on first with one down. And he falls behind 0-2. Here it comes. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
This ball's not hit all that sharply, and I think a lot of pitchers would have been content just to take the out at first base. But he forces it into second base, and he winds up getting his lead man.
Aaron Judd will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. 2 out with the man at first. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Still down 3-0. Anthony Rizzo is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
He straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
Oof. I tell you, you do not want to buzz this guy's tower.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Gallardo sets his sights. Here it is on 2-2. Right side and right into the shift. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
The batter, catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Ball 2.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
The 2-0 pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. A quick out number 1.
The batter, number 24, center field.
Striding into the box, Dexter Fowler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
0-2 count and the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
As we go back through that sequence again right here on Show Track, you're going to see exactly what they were trying to do. They're not going to let this guy get fully extended and get his arms out over the plate. So you'll see all 4 pitches were going to be middle of the plate in, so they did a great job of tying a guy up that likes to get extended.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
Whew, that's a gift.
A runner on first with 2 away. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Here it is. And another foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Goins will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Leading off the inning, Giancarlo Stanton. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, it's never an easy task to have to start an inning by going through the 3, 4, 5 guys, and obviously no exception here because he drills this ball, and he's going to wind up at second with a leadoff double.
Justin Smoke stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he was pretty unlucky last time because he squared up that fastball nicely. So we're going to have to see if they still come at him with hard stuff.
Here's the first pitch to him. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
That's a dangerous but well-placed pitch there. Most power hitters are tempted by pitches up in the zone, but that one was so far enough up that he wouldn't have been able to do much with it.
The 1-0 pitch. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ball 2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Rounded down the third baseline. And now from the air, a jump throw. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Third baseman, number 13.
Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Too low, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. After that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. A two-run home run for Manny Machado. His second home run of the series, and the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
The shortstop, Carlos.
Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So striding in, Ryan Goins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Runner goes for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And that's a case where you can bet they've just forgotten about him after that double, and he takes third on the very next pitch.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Ready on 0-2. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2. Here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
And giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with that release point. He's all over the place.
Hit hard to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Home run. We're through 4. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Colby Rasmus heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
The left fielder, number 29, Colby Rasmus.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
And this is a really important inning for him right here. Your guys go out there and get you a couple runs. You want to throw up a 0, come back in, and see if they can't get you some more.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Belted high and deep into right center. Hicks going back, still going back. Gone! Solo shot to right center. His second of the game, and it gives the Cubs a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, make it 4 home runs as a team now after that last one, and this guy's led the way with 2 of those 4. I tell you, I wouldn't give this guy anything to hit next time around. He's as locked in as you can get.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the box now, Ronald Torreyes. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
Gallardo into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Judd giving chase. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Barry Whitney digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop.
Addison Russell will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1.
Well, a much better approach here at the plate so far. Well, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Tap foul at home plate. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Normally that 2-seamer has a lot more movement to it. It's been pretty straight for him in this one, and he's gotten into trouble because of it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 4-2 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Aaron Hicks, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Fowler looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the series, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
Designated hitter, Brett.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And taken in out there for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Aaron Judd stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Shot to third. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now, and 2 strikes here as well.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Russell's got it. On to first, and it's dropped. And as a result, they'll keep the inning alive here with 2 away.
Well, let's watch this. I don't know quite what the problem was. It just sort of looked like he clanked it over there. And, yeah, sure enough, the throw's right there. He doesn't close the glove around it.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
The 1-0 delivery. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. His first homer here in the series. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now is absolutely livid. He knows that he threw way too hittable of a pitch in the situation when he's ahead in the count like that. He should be mad at himself.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez.
Gary
That's
Sanchez.
a swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now the Yankees, with their 3 home runs now, still have a ways to go to match their record for a single game. Twice in their history, they've hit 8 of them, most recently in 2007. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 5 and the Cubs 4. Chris Bryant makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
It's been a game of offense so far, so no surprise the leadoff man's on base again. So let's see what we've got in store for us this time around.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Gallardo pauses. Here's the first pitch. Now big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
A check at the bag by Gallardo. A dive, but he's back. The 0-1 pitch. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him, 0-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Short, hit hard. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Now after the big inning your ball club just put together, you can't let them respond with a big inning of their own. But here they are with 2 on now and trying to answer right back.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And that is going to be all tonight for the starter, Yovani Gallardo. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score.
Now pitching for the New York
New
Yankees.
pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Romo.
Kyle Schwarber will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Trying to hold the lead. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. One there. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch.
Oh, it's just so nice to be able to bring in a reliever that can get you a ground ball. Sure enough, first batter he faces, he gets him to hit the ball on the ground, and it turns into a very important double play.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Smoke is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand one, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Justin Grimm will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the sixth.
Number 52, Justin Grimm.
Manny Machado will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Well, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
A little low. It's 2-2. Still 2-2. Outside and a full count. 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Correa. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, this crowd's been something else here in this series. They are really making it tough on him out there.
Here's the 1-0. 2-0 now.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Nobody out, runner on first. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. All even now. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
A runner at first with no outs here. Fought off at the plate, and will do it again. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Just hung in there on that one. Smoke toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
In now, Ryan Goins, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, this is the perfect time to be looking for a double play ball right here with two runners on. As a hitter, you've got to be patient and try to lay off those pitches that are down in the zone to stay out of that double play situation.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, and he misses with it. 1-1. None out, runners at first and second. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. Look where it winds up, completely out of the zone. That's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Aaron Hicks will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And he's safe.
Well, he had that home run earlier in the ball game, and now he's got an RBI single. So he's putting together a pretty nice ball game.
And foul ground last time.
And he popped up a high fastball last time, so maybe they feel like they can beat him upstairs. We might see that same pitch again in this at-bat.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners are at first and third, one away. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. Two guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in if you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Left side. Bryant is up with it to second for 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
Oh, and he nearly got that double play he needed to get himself out of the inning. But you see the good hard slide here at second base and the return throw just a little too late. So that'll be scored a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Standing in now, Aaron Judd, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
Comes set, and the 0-1. A pitch out, the throw, and they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Game 5 moves to the 7th inning now. The Yankees lead it 7-4. Back here in the Bronx. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Leading off the inning, Jason Hayward, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
The pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judd is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 29. Colby
Rasmus will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. On to first with it is Smoke as he'll make the unassisted putout.
Now batting, second baseman,
Ronald Torreyes will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Into the seats, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Goins fields it cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Benito Sandoval will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Benito Sandoval.
Aaron Judd will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there, 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Fowler, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's kicked off the home 7th with a leadoff double.
Right center field. This is a fastball, and he just slashes this thing the other way into the gap. No real chance for the outfielders to cut that one off, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. A runner at second, nobody out. Outside, 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. It's my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there.
Not a very convincing swing there, especially on a 3-0.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
And once they fell behind in the count, I think this is a case where they just say, look, you're going to have to fish for something because we are not going to just lay one right in there for you. Probably not a bad decision against a power guy like this.
Hector Rondon will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Number 56, Hector Rondon.
Justin Smoke will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here.
And now he gets to face some fresh meat. He's already got 1 homer in this game, remember.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Rondon's ready. Here it is on 1-0. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Boy, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is. And now the wild pitch is going to make things even tougher, as that'll move 2 men into scoring position now, still with nobody out.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. High pop-up. Bryant is there for it. 1 away.
Now he'll be kicking himself there. Well, 2 Dutch on the punt, and he pops one up. Now, that's an opportunity at the plate that you just have to take advantage of.
Gary Sanchez digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
And this could really be trouble now, because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Manny Machado gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
Nope.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Yeah, and he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
And he's had just one thing on his mind right here. He's pitching for the strikeout, and he gets exactly what he needed. That's a huge out as he tries to keep his guys in the game.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
Oh, it'd be a big letdown if they get nothing out of this. But they're a strike away from that coming true.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Joaquin Soria will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Joaquin Soria.
Leading off the inning, Barry Whitney, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Now the 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. This is line to left. Stanton has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
And you know, these guys are at a point where they need to get something going. And I thought for sure this might be just the thing to get him started. But it hangs up there just long enough to find an outfielder's glove.
As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air to right field. Judd has it in his sights, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Chris Bryant will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
He's set, and the pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, that grounder got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Ryan Goins stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Rondon looks in. First pitch on its way. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Hayward, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Yeah, and that home run might just earn their closer an extra day of rest right here. That makes this a 4-run game now, and with the top of the 9th looming, it would make that a non-save situation. So I wouldn't be surprised if he just stays out there in the bullpen at least until anybody gets on.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Liner toward right center, and that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Have a night. 4 trips to the plate, 4 hits. They can't get him out.
Gardner. Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Joe Smith.
Brett Gardner will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there, or he'll take advantage.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Hard hit at third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Well, you'll get another look at this. This ball's hit sharply, so it gets on him pretty quickly. He's able to knock it down, but they weren't going to have a play after that. That should go down as an infield single.
Into the box now, Aaron Judd, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
Ready with the 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Grounded to third. This could be two. Bryant's got it. The second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
I think a little unlucky there, and maybe even more than a little unlucky. This ball's just absolutely stalled him, but right at the third baseman on one hop, so he can autograph the ball before getting that double play started, and he'll roll it up easy. 5-4-3.
Giancarlo Stanton now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Here's the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Swing and a miss, strike two.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
The men on third with two down. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hit hard on the ground to second. To his right, Carayas. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's the Yankees 8 and the Cubs 4. Now the beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from right here in the Big Apple. Striding in to start the ninth, Anthony Rizzo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. The victory would go to Yovani Gallardo should the lead hold up here. And this is going to be a foul ball. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Kyle Schwarber will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final two outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
slapped hard the opposite way. Stanton is there, and there are two men gone now.
You know, this is an easy ball to misjudge, especially off a left-hander's bat because of the spin. But he stays right with this play, and he makes it look pretty routine.
Dexter Fowler makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
Just overmatched him there.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And I think this is a good decision here to let the setup guy stay on to finish this one off. He goes out to pick up the rare save with an excellent effort.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers, but he was obviously not rattled out there, and he came through in a big way.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top 8-4. Good night from the Bronx.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Cubs, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.